Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me try and invite my guest. Hi, well, I haven't done a live in so long. I never know what to do on a live, but hello. Please bear with me. Um, hey, sis. Oh, Cece Wami. Hey, girl. Just waiting for my guest to join. This is so awkward. I don't know how people do lives. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. Oh, stop. Stop. Thank you, Cece Wami, aka our superstar. I'm just waiting for Kirsty to join. Let's do this again. We go. Hi everyone. Please bear with me. I do like lives on Instagram like once every blue moon. So I'm waiting for our guest to join and then we can kick off this live. Hi boy, it says she's unable to join. Oh my goodness. This thing always stresses me out. Oh, donkey, Sissy, what are we thinking? I'm actually like rushing by a donkey, Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live. I am just waiting for our guest to join, and then we can kick it off. Oh, I don't know. I always get so, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I always get so, I don't know, so weird on lives because I never know what to do. I literally never know what to do. Okay, I'm going to try again and invite her again. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Finally. Hello, hello. Oh. How do I know if she joined? Oh, accept. Guys, I'm telling you, me and technology, not me and technology, me and Instagram. That's okay. Let me try this again. Okay, I'm inviting you. Sorry, I just need to. Ooh. Hello, everyone. Please bear with me. I am accepting. So I don't know why it says, what? Girl, I am accepting. I promise you I am accepting. My finger's too thick though. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yay.
The technically challenged.
I know. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Babe, like I just got load shedding now. I don't even know what's happening. I had to reboot
Oh
no. There's a lot
well,
going on.
Is it really a life without some technical difficulties?
No, it's never.
Exactly.
And if you hear a lot of noise in the background, that's just the family.
It's okay. If you hear a lot of noise in my background, that's not the family. That's just weird. So, I guess let's just say hi to everyone, and then we'll just introduce ourselves. Yes. So just introduce
some of my
yourself.
colleagues are on here. Tuli, Tobile, how are you, my friend?
There we go.
Guys, do you all have a glass of wine? We're just gonna chat, eh?
I have water because you know what they say, the road to clear skin is lots of water. I don't know. So they say
you only live once.
That is so true. That is so true. So I think let's kick off this live by just introducing ourselves. You can go first. You're the guest. So introduce yourself and also just give us a bit of a snippet of what you do.
So first of all, thanks, Joel, for having me on your live. I don't know when last I've done one of these, and it's way overdue. I get a lot of questions about fashion in my DMs, and we ask a lot of polls, but I think it's so much better just to get this one-on-one interaction with you guys. So if you still want to add on any questions for us in the question box, please do so, and we'll try and get to everyone's. So if you don't know me, my name is Kirsty Bennett, and I've been in the industry now for over 10 years. I'm a fashion
Oh my
buyer
God,
for
a
one of
whole
South
decade.
Africa's retailers. It's I changed careers when I was about 23. I have a marketing degree, and it just wasn't for me. I was super unhappy, and I was always on fashion blogs. And thankfully, I had a boss who kind of, put me under a wing and was like, is this really what you want to do? And there was a lot of, I wouldn't say soul searching at 23, but you are like able to start again there. And I knew I had to do the groundwork. So I went into retail, and I actually assisted one of the execs. It was Edcon at the time, and she actually asked me if I would consider, going into buying. And I was like, what is this buying thing? And I did a lot of research, and I studied a retail buying degree through UNISA. And I started as an assistant buyer for Edcon in footwear, and I'm currently in apparel, and I've just worked my little ass off for all these years. And I'm just so happy to be exposed into an industry that I love so much and that I'm passionate about. So it definitely doesn't feel like work for me. And that's why I'm so open to sharing so much tips with you guys on my Instagram platform, which I started in lockdown. Started with 2,000 followers, and I just started posting trend videos, some banana bread. I was kind of finding myself. Trends and style videos, and it just grew from there. And just so grateful to be working with brands I love now. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Like, I remember when I heard that you are a fashion buyer, and I was like, wait, is that a career? Because I'm not gonna lie, I need dress. I need get dressed. That's it. I go to the store, I shop, but I actually never think of how the clothes get there. I guess it's a bit of like me of being a bit oblivious or whatever, or ignorant. But it's just the fact of I actually never thought of that whole process. And I think it's also nice that you're sharing this, because maybe there are some people who want to get into that career or who want to learn more about it. For those who don't know me, my name is Jillian. What do I do for a living? I do my best. I literally do my best. But so I work for a construction company, and then I also do PR and communication. And then I'm also studying, so I'm a student, FYI, full-time worker, employee, and I'm also studying. And then I also do some content creating on the side, mainly on skincare for my side, so it's skincare and hair. But the reason why I also wanted to bring you on this live is with the seasons changing and the economy trying to kick our butts because it's getting so expensive. What are some of your tips when it comes to fashion? Well, before I start there, actually, what is transitional fashion?
So first of all, transitional fashion is just that middle ground in between the seasons. It's a combination of, I would call it a summer and winter look. And it involves a lot more layering in your outfit so that you are able to go throughout the day comfortably, removing clothing as it gets warmer or colder.
Okay. That makes sense, because I've been watching your videos lately and also your pictures, and I see how you layer in. You either have like the denim skirt with a top and a jacket, or it's just like something that just takes you out throughout the day. Like you said, that's comfortable, so you know that throughout the day you're sorted, whether it's for your coffee dates, lunch meetings, or evening meetings. Nice.
Exactly. Okay. You've got it. You've got the first step.
I'm learning from the best, okay? I am learning from the best. Now, our live is mainly today about the transitional fashion, but on a budget, right? Because things are getting expensive. Life is getting expensive. And so is clothes, eh? Like, from a consumer point of view, I know, like, I can spend, and just recently, I went to the mall for 2 hours, went to most of the stores, and I couldn't find anything I liked. It's either because it was too expensive, the quality wasn't too good, or the style was just not it. So like somebody like myself who faces those type of issues, how would you approach it, or what tips would you give without me having to break the bank?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that I do have to mention is that everyone's budget is different. I necessarily, won't have the same flexibility in terms of my income than someone else, maybe without kids or for instance. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention in this video, is that I do acknowledge that everyone's budget is different. The second thing that would assist on a budget-friendly autumn transition is looking at items currently in your wardrobe. So my go-to pieces that's so easy for me to transition into autumn is, first of all, skirts. That includes your mini skirts, slip skirts, as well as dresses. So a good layering piece over a skirt is a comfortable knit. A good piece to go with a, let's say like a little mini skirt, would be opaque tights, and that does not break the bank, but it does elevate your look into the new season. So in your wardrobe, you know, key capsule pieces, which is also something I stress about, you know, on my Instagram. If you do follow me, you'll know that I'm in the process of building a capsule wardrobe, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we need to shy away from the trends. Knowing your lifestyle, I think, especially with you, Joel, if you are getting so frustrated when you walk into a mall and you're not finding pieces that don't necessarily, that's, you know, not within your budget, or that you're not liking, we need to take a step back and reevaluate our lifestyles. What kind of pieces do we want to include now in our day-to-day lives? If you were working from home mom, you don't necessarily need tailored trousers or corporate wear. You want to go for more of a maybe an athleisure or a loungewear kind of look. But yeah, back to the budget, and I would firstly obviously start with what's in your closet, and then just updating that with small pieces. I made a little list for myself now because I didn't want to miss anything for update wardrobe.
Share the list, because I am here. I'm taking notes too, guys. I'm taking notes too.
So get your pens and papers ready, guys. So for autumn, I did want to mention that key pieces that you want to use to elevate into the new season would be leather. Leather is such a great transitional piece because it can easily be matched with short sleeve tees or vests. And like I said, a little leather skirt can be paired beautifully with a white shirt, crisp white shirt, and your opaque tights and loafers for an awesome transitional look. The next one is a trench coat. I know for a lot of people, the trench is quite more of an investment piece, but let's just be real now. The minute you start buying into investment pieces, that does give you longevity in your wardrobe, which is not only good for your budget, but it's also sustainable. The next piece is like an ankle or mid boot. I recently went on TikTok, and I don't know if you heard about the 2x2 dress method. So what they're doing is they're mixing up two casual pieces with two dressier pieces. So your casual piece would be a core t-shirt and a sneaker. Mix that with a slip skirt and a blazer, because that's your two dressier pieces. And that just creates a beautiful formula for you if you are looking at your wardrobe and feeling like it's not updated enough, or you're not knowing what to wear in the morning. You're kind of in a style slump. So I think using methods like that can be useful I also looked at that from a seasonal point of view. I think using a 2x2 method as we're transitioning into a new season is also quite it's quite easy, because you'll use two summer pieces and two winter pieces, and you know, combine those two. So for instance, a trouser you could wear in winter and in summer. Pair that with a ankle boot and a vest with a oversized blazer or trench. Those are your two summer and two winter pieces. The last thing I did want to mention is fabrications. A great way to transition into autumn on a budget is to buy into pieces that have a different point, like have a different fabric. Like I mentioned, leather. Another one I do want to mention is corduroy, because it's so on trend at the moment. And it doesn't necessarily.
Is that the one that has like the stripes?
The lines,
yes.
Yes.
Take me back to the days. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dungarees.
So, you know, I did a race viewing with Country Road, and there was so much corduroy, and it's not necessarily only in the pants like how our moms used to dress us with little corduroy, but it's also in like your biker jacket silhouettes, in your bomber jacket silhouettes. So you can also transition with different fabrications in your wardrobe. It doesn't necessarily just have to be the plain old cotton pieces or denim pieces. You can definitely find some more, you know, in your wardrobe.
Yes. Oh, that's good to know. Look, I
Yeah.
made my list. And let me tell you, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Out of everything you mentioned, all I have is ankle boots.
Okay. But then in terms of creating a look for yourself, there is like 3 looks that you
Yes.
could hone in on for autumn, which I know
Yes.
most girls have in their wardrobes. The one being a blazer,
Yes.
a
A what?
jeans, and a heel. A
Sorry?
blazer,
Yes.
a blazer.
Yes.
Do you have a blazer jacket?
I do, but it's more like the thing is, it's not a winter blazer. It's like
It
a
doesn't have
casual blazer. It's
to be
cute.
because you've got an ankle boot.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is
So I've
how,
got
what
a
transitional
blazer.
is. Yes. So a blazer, a jeans, and a heel. So obviously for
Okay.
you, if your ankle boot is a flat, that's also fine. It's still creating a transitional look.
Okay.
The second one as a look would be a cable knit jersey and a tailored trouser or a slip dress. And this is an effortlessly chic look and a perfect transitional look as well on a budget. The
Okay.
last look would be a silk blouse and a wide leg. You can either combine
I've
this
got a
with,
silk.
yes.
I've got a silk blouse and a wide leg. Who am I?
So Robin is saying that Corduroy and I have a traumatic relationship. Would love to overcome that.
I feel like we all do.
There's a lot of
I'm
childhood
not gonna
trauma with
lie.
Corduroy, I feel.
I'm really not gonna lie because like it brings back like childhood memories, and I feel like the way that it was styled when we were younger is completely different to styling it now, and that's why like I feel like we're all like a bit touch and go when it comes to that.
But you know, it's so cool because it was brought out. Corduroy was brought out in the 70s in a flare ankle grazer, and it was mixed and matched with basic t-shirts and slogan tees. So it was a relaxed look. And like I said, you know, the trend going forward is more in the biker jacket look. In menswear, it's in the bomber jacket lined with Sherpa, beautiful Sherpa lining. And then obviously the trouser. And nowadays, you know, we're buying things to fit our bodies, not the other way around.
True. And now, you mentioned an investment piece, right? Or like when it comes to fashion. And I know you must keep up with trends. I know that. Like I've seen it, I know it. Yes. And we're gonna talk about that jacket you're wearing. Because that is the current, I wanna say,
it's the viral bomber
from
Zara.
Yes, from Zara, yes. And it's been doing its rounds because I've seen it on you and I've also seen it on TikTok. So when does a person know when it's time to get an investment piece? Not just when it's a trend, when you know it's like, okay, this is an investment piece. How? What are kind of like the tips and tricks to that? Because yes, I know like a trench coat is an investment piece because you can wear it over and over again. But then like this bomber jacket that you're wearing, which is currently trending, how do you differentiate the two?
Well, I think you answered your own question. You know, a trench coat, like you mentioned, can be worn through any season and it's timeless. It's a classic. Current jacket I'm wearing is in a classic silhouette, but it is a trend item because of the fabrication. Now, if this was in a leather, for instance, which is a timeless fabric that never goes out of style, then it's an investment piece. This is a trend item that I'm wearing, but it's in a classic silhouette. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's how you might find the little...
Yeah, the little like difference and to kind of understand where you're investing and instead of spending unnecessary money. But it does look cute though. It does. I want to go check it out. We'll see how it looks, because
for me, I think that when it comes to jackets, I feel like I do give myself a bit more freedom in terms of the budget. Because I think with the jacket, you can get away with it in terms of non-seasonal. It could be cooler days in the summer as well. And it's a great hand-me-down item because it is more expensive. So there's longer wear in a jacket, and jackets and footwear is something that I do kind of splurge more on.
Now, I agree, because those things are also like, if you look at it with your footwear, you walk most of the time. you are on your feet. So it's something that needs to be comfortable, but something that you
Exactly.
can style in different ways. And also, I don't want to walk and then all of a sudden my sole is coming off, you know, then it's
Yeah.
not worth
For
it.
you, your
So that
feet
I
are
completely
getting
understand.
hurt or you're getting blisters
Mm,
and you need to go and
mm.
see a surgeon for your feet, and no one wants, you know, the crow
We
feet.
don't want those
Not best.
troubles. We
Mm-mm.
don't want those troubles. And I also saw the sneakers that you got, the Adidas sneakers. They are so
Yeah.
cute. I feel like I need a pair of that.
So, I mean, the Samba has been, it's actually it was created for indoor soccer. I think it's a
Mm-mm.
part of the 70s collection. And
Okay.
obviously the streetwear revival it's come back with a bang, thanks to, you know,
Mm.
street style lovers. The likes
Yes,
of,
yes.
I did Void first, and it just blew out on social media. And I think that's where a lot of people are finding inspiration at the moment,
Mm.
is through media.
Street. That is so true. So there is a question from Nicola. And the question is, do you have three top trends for the season?
Three top trends for the season, specifically for ladies.
That's a
I
good
see a lot
question.
of
I also want to
riding
know.
here as well. So it does filter
Mm-hmm.
across into menswear as well. It is the bomber jacket. I think if you go on Zara now, you'll find about 5 different style updates in this bomber silhouette across leathers and wool
Mm-hmm.
fabrications like this. We've got the varsity jacket, which is so on trend at the moment. So I definitely, if you are going shopping this weekend, then definitely look out for the bomber jacket. It's not
Mm-hmm.
going anywhere anytime soon. Another one that I did want to mention is the shift from the, it's actually come back now. It's coming back slowly, is the pump, because I also got this question on my
Like
stories.
the shoe
Um,
pump, like
Pumps are
pumps,
coming back, yeah,
like
but
those that
I'm not
we
talking
used to
about
wear
pumps
like
now.
in 2005
Yeah.
vibes.
So the
Okay, the
shift,
ones that
remember
make
the
your feet
shift?
sweat. I'm just
I'm
making
not
sure
going
we're
to
talking
speak
about the
about
same
pumps right
pumps.
now because the South African market is not ready for the pumps revival. I'm
No.
talking about the pumps shift into sneakers. So the sneaker
Oh,
trend is not going anywhere.
okay.
Sneaker trend is not going anywhere, and that's why, like you
Mm,
mentioned, likes of the Samba has,
mm,
you know, it's also gone viral at the moment, and people are continuously investing behind sneakers at the
yes.
moment. It's comfortable, it's
Mm,
stylish, it can take you from, it can elevate any corporate look
true.
as well.
Mm,
Um, and then the last one, I think that would be a big trend for autumn at the moment, would be denim. You're seeing a
okay.
lot of denim coming through in the maxi skirts at the moment, which is a great transitional piece. I love my denim skirts. And guys, if
I've
you
seen
do
you
have
rock
denim,
them, hey, and you rock them good.
thank you. I made it
Like
myself. Did you see?
I saw it. I was like, gee, girl, when you doing a DIY clothes for us,
So
teach us
guys,
too.
if you've got old denim laying around, please go check out my Instagram video because I turned my denim jeans into a skirt, which goes amazing for autumn into winter with your longer length boots as well as ankle boots and just like a nice crop jacket. You can actually underpin that with like a little jersey underneath it for the colder days. So yeah, I think those would be my big three at the moment, Jill.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Guys, don't ask me what my top three is. Whatever she said, okay? Whatever she said. For me, when it comes to autumn and winter, is I want to stay warm. I don't want to be cold. I want to stay warm.
Exactly.
So those are my top three trends. And then Robin is asking, what constitutes a timeless fabric?
So I think timeless fabric would definitely be like your leather. I think leather never goes out of style. It always comes through in different pieces of your wardrobe. Another piece would be denim. I don't think denim also ever really goes out of style. It just changes in terms
That's
of what the
true.
newest update is.
Or the
Yeah,
style of it.
I think those are the big ones.
Okay. Well, I really did learn a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I guess like also having like this one-on-one talk, it really helps and assists because, like I said, I can go on TikTok right now and see something trending, and then not understand and feel like I need to go buy it. But now I know instead of buying it, I can just like sit back and kind of analyze it and be like, is this an investment piece or is it more of a trend piece? You
Yeah.
know, and then with regards to, like, I know this is all about transitional fashion on a budget, But what are your thoughts on fast fashion?
I think fast fashion is fine, as long as you are buying into something that you're actually going to make use of. I think the end
Mm-hmm.
use is always your ultimate goal. You know, if you're looking at fast fashion, in your mind, you know it's not going to be
Going to
necessarily on
last.
yeah, but are you going to get a
Mm,
good wear out of it? You know,
mm,
will
mm.
you be able to maybe bless someone else with the product when you're done, or re-engineer it into something else? Because personally, I am more mindful in terms of
Mm.
sustainability and where we are moving towards a more sustainable environment. So I am more conscious of what I'm buying.
Okay.
So, but you know, it's so different for people. You know, I had a conversation with Rush the other day, and she was saying that she loves fast fashion and trendy pieces, and for her, it's something that is part of her wardrobe and what she will continuously buy into. So that is her dress personality. She's a trendy fashion girl. So she's going to
Mm,
get
mm,
a good end use out of that product. So
mm.
when it comes to that, then I don't see a problem with it at all.
Problem with it. Okay. Like, I understand that too. My only thing is, like, I'm not really a fast fashion person. I'm more of like whatever I buy, it's more of not statements, but pieces that I can wear in different ways. And I do understand, like most people, when they buy fast fashion, it's affordable and it's very quick. That I understand that. But for me, even if I do go shop on some websites, I make sure that it's pieces that I can wear over and over and over again, and make sure that I can style them in different ways instead of just
Yeah,
like one way, you know? Um,
exactly.
so we also have a question from Sheena. Sorry. Sheena, she's asking, what about Shein? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, like you mentioned,
Personally,
personally,
um, personally, you know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Shein person, right? But also with Shein, and people can come for me if they want to come for me, right? It's affordable, right? It's affordable. Some of the quality from Shein, and I'm not being that person, some of the quality from Shein is a bit better than the quality from some stores that I've seen, right? But also saying that I do feel like Shein is more like fast fashion vibes. And if you're looking for an outfit for a certain event, let's say it's like a Hollywood or like Halloween event or something like that, you go to
then,
Shein. But
yeah.
if you're looking for something that's more sustainable, I feel like you will go maybe shop somewhere else. If it's misguided, or maybe what Zara or whatever online stores there are, like stuff like that. That's just my point of view when it comes to things like that. So I don't
Yeah.
know about you.
Yeah.
The
No, me personally, I don't buy from Shein. I'm more invested in our local department stores and local brands. Um, yeah, I see a better, I think in the bigger picture, you know, that's what I'm more focused on. So, yeah, no, Shein's not for me, eh?
well, that's good to know. Like you say, different people with different strokes or different folks. But I need to ask, right? So on your Instagram, mainly it's like black and white, very neutrals. You're not really into color, right? Or you don't really wear a lot of color from what I've seen on your Instagram. What are your thoughts on color for this upcoming season, for the fall winter?
I think it's very, it's a beautiful color season going into
Mm,
autumn at the moment. There's beautiful pops of color coming through across the retailers that you can
mm,
view now. We're already in April, and
mm,
most retailers are in full force with their collections. Like I said, am thriving to a more
mm,
sustainable
mm.
wardrobe. So my key pieces that I buy are my more neutral colors.
Mm,
When it comes to being on trend, I think that's where I will buy into the newest color of the season.
mm,
But from what we're seeing out there now, I think most of the retailers have a beautiful collection of color. For the girls that love their dopamine dressing, I think get out there and see what's out there, because in terms of the South African market, we are really quite aligned with what's happening internationally, and they really should be more focused on shopping locally.
okay, that's good. Guys, listen to her. She knows what she's talking about, okay? Now, for me, on my side, I don't shy away from color because I do know color looks good on my skin. It's just like most of the time when I look at my wardrobe, I have white, black, and brown, like different shades of brown. So very neutral, very, and for me personally, I just feel like it's more of a elegant look than having like super, like a lot of color. But I am this year, I'm really, as you can see, I'm really trying to wear like a bit more color, just to complement my skin tone and to just like brighten up my day, and yeah, just to bring my fashion together.
Yeah, I love that for you. You know, I think we definitely need to experiment with fashion. I think there's nothing wrong with moving out of your comfort zone and testing something. But I feel like, you know, once you also find what you like and what looks good on you and what complements your body type, that's what you should be buying into to get longevity out of your pieces.
That's so true. Now, you mentioned about shopping locally, right? So what are your top 3 stores shopping locally?
The local stores where I shop at would include like Woolworths, Jet. Jet Fashion has great pieces that are on trend for me, and there's great quality pieces. It's good value for money.
True.
The last one, local, I would probably maybe mention a local brand, Lika Clothing. It just aligns well with my, you know, with a more corporate wardrobe. I love their tailored trousers and the basic t-shirts.
Wow,
So,
I've actually never heard of the third one, so it's very nice to share because now we know. For me, I guess when I say locally, when I shop locally, I recently started getting into Country Road. I really thought that like
they're
Woolworths
not
and
local.
has like older people things. I
But
know
they're
they're
not
not,
local.
but like when I go like to Woolworths and stuff. But when it comes, I'm not gonna lie, people can come for me because I feel like this is an honest space. When it comes to local, I can't actually pinpoint a local store that's like in my top 3.
Okay.
I
So,
find myself either shopping like online, so it'll either be like on Superbalist and then get a few things there, or
yeah.
on Zando, or on my runway. But I can't pinpoint my top 3 stores or shopping locally.
Yeah, but I think we're so inundated with international trend, and it's so much more in our faces on our phones. I think in terms of local brands and you know, department stores, I think they do, do need to do maybe a bit better on the internet space, because there is so much competition at the moment. Yeah, I mean, the reasons why I shop at the local brands that I do is also from, you know, it was filtered down from my parents as well. You know, when we would go shopping, these were stores that we would always walk into. But yeah, I think definitely expand and see what more is out there. You know, the work is being done, and you know, like I say, there's a lot of competition at the moment. You know, the climate in terms, that's why we're talking budget today. It is tough, so we need to be more conscious of, you know, where we're shopping, and that's why I would rather support local business.
Amen to that. Well, best believe I will be dropping you a message when it comes to some stores. And I think Sheena has a great idea to please just post the suggestions, your top 3 stores, maybe on your stories, that people can just reflect back to it, or maybe you can just save it to your highlights, because it's very helpful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like some of these I don't even know, and I am learning quite a lot today. I feel so inspired to go shopping.
I see. Tina's also said that she's popped into Jet and was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I think, you know, revisiting stores that we haven't seen in a long time is a good thing to do, because there's a lot of work that has been done after COVID. Yeah, I mean, there's not more I can say about it, but yeah, just let's just go open to trying new things, or going back and revisiting old places that we haven't necessarily been to in a while.
No, I completely agree. And look, after this, I'm even more inspired to go and actually see like Jet, because I've seen them revamping their stores, even their whole logo and look, but I don't think I've actually like looked or went into it and actually looked to see what pieces they have. And after this, like, I'm very inspired to be like, okay, cool, let me go look. Maybe I should just go there, because that is actually one of the stores that I don't go visit when I was shopping around.
Wow, okay. So we'll do like, I dare you to go and find 3 pieces for your autumn winter wardrobe from Jet.
Yes, of course, I'll do that. I will do that.
You
Now,
as well, I want to see those Jet posts.
I think, yeah, I'm taking the challenge on, so keep an eye open. So I know you are a oversized tee type of person, and like even like with your skirts and your fitting, it's oversized. Now, somebody like myself, I love tight fitting clothing, right? Not particular like for any reason. I just like clothes on me. Like I like tight fitting. Now, what tip would you have for me if I want to maybe start incorporating more of a oversized look, whether it's like maybe, okay, I don't know if baggy jeans will work, but maybe baggy jeans, or maybe an oversized top, or maybe like a bumper jacket that's maybe oversized without overdoing it, so to still keep to my style but just add a bit of, I want to say, dimension. Dimension is the right word.
I love that you use that word, Jill, because it is all about balance at the end of the day. I think if you are rocking a more fitted top, then you can do an oversized trouser or denim jeans or leather trouser with that. If your t-shirt is oversized, then you want to maybe do a more of a fitted, denim or trouser at the bottom. So it's all about creating that balance in your look, because you don't want to look like, a circle, especially if it doesn't go with your body type, because you are quite petite. I have met you in person before, so you need to still be conscious of your body type and how that's going to look on you, because you don't want to be having the clothes wearing you. It's the other way around,
True. That is so true. Nice. Well, guys, please, if you do have any questions, do ask them. I feel like I've been asking most of them. And thank you very much for everybody who's been like, having this conversation with us, asking the questions. I am learning quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad.
And I'm happy that we actually decided to do this live, because now it's kind of eye-opening for when shopping online, whether it's online or in person, but just like a different look towards it, if I can add it that way.
Yeah, true. Any more questions, guys? If Nicola B Styling is saying balance, yes. Marika says, good question. I'm tall and don't want to appear too big. Yeah, exactly. It's all about balance. Chopper is saying, love Jet. Jet is the best, from Shirley. Janine is saying, Jet is awesome. So a lot of,
I feel like I'm missing out on Jet, guys. Oh my word, I am missing out on Jet. Jet is the girl she says she is.
Some outfit styling for, using only Jet clothing now, and just so so people can see what's out there. I mean, there's really value behind some local retailers.
There is. Completely agree. And then for those who are joining the live, so many words in my mouth. You guys are more than welcome to follow Kirsty for more fashion tips, fashion inspo, to see how she makes all her dresses, and I feel like that will be quite informative for you guys, especially if you also, like myself, in a transitional fashion phase, on a budget though. On a budget. Marika, I completely agree. We will meet up at Jet. I think we should have like a Jet outing.
Let's all have a Jet outing. Meet up at Jet and see who can style the merchandise the best. Thank you, Janine.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Is there any more questions? Does anybody have any last parting words?
Let's go shopping together.
Jet party. Can. I agree. It's a Jet party. I think we should. I'm going to make the invitations, and I'm also seeing everybody who said it's a Jet party who's meeting up at Jet. I'm going to make little invitations, and we'll meet at Jet. Jet won't know what hit them. I have one last question, right?
Okay.
When and I know it's on a budget. Don't get me wrong. I know it's on a budget, But what are your thoughts on brand names?
I love mixing and matching high-low fashion. So, you know, I've got a Karl Lagerfeld trench coat. I'll definitely mix that with something unbranded. I don't think there's anything wrong buying into brands that you love. Again, it's all about the longevity of the style. I wouldn't define my style as brandy, like, you know, as that brand conscious. I just love things that are quality and that look good on me. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's the best way I can answer that. But I love mixing high-low pieces.
That's good though, because I do feel like a lot of people are sometimes so brand conscious that they feel like they need to wear a certain brand from head to toe, and it ends up looking ugly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try and
it does.
it looks ugly. It looks like everything just went like this in a washing machine, and where they actually forget how to style different items together, even though it's different brands. And then also, sorry, last one. What I've been seeing going around, and I think I'm also liking it. I think they call it the subtle luxury. Am I saying it right?
It's called silent luxury.
Silent luxury.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think Gwen, what's her name? Gwen, the actress that went to court. My brother's gonna kill me for forgetting her name. Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, so Gwyneth Paltrow did it brilliantly going into court. It's called Silent Luxury, and it's all about investing in key pieces or curated wardrobe that you would not necessarily think that, oh, this plain black t-shirt is actually 3,000, 4,000 rand. So it aligns to a whole aspirational level of dressing. Quiet luxury, it's also what it's called actually. It's more an aspirational kind of dress sense. And yeah, I think it's a beautiful way to be understated in your wealth, if that's a good way to put it, because it's an aspirational kind of dress sense. So it's been all over the fashion blogs and stuff, and it's just another type of dress sense that's now out there. You know, we had dopamine dressing coming in massively last year, and now it's all about the silent luxury. So it's almost like it's another kind of trend in the industry.
Well, I am liking the silent trend. I am liking that. I feel like when I grow up, I want to dress like that.
Yeah, it's so aspirational, and they make it look so like so luxurious, and you know,
and elegant in the same way. You know, they're giving like such elegancy. It's beautiful. It's not all up in your face, and that is the type of person that I feel like that could be me. Then always like seeing a brand name from head to toe. It just gives them also, I feel like, a different standing in society. I don't know. It's just my feeling.
Like, you know, you can always, well, you can't always, but the billionaire is not necessarily the guy that's in full Gucci or, you know, wearing the Prada tee. You know, he is, you know, the guy in the chino with the black t-shirt that's out to probably cost more than whatever, like your cell phone or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is.
No, that's what I've been seeing lately, and I'm loving it. But thank you so much for doing this live with me. I got more than I expected, and I hope that everybody who joined feels the same way. I can't wait for our next live, which will be winter edition. Winter edition. And then for those who said you guys are joining us on a jet party, I am going to message y'all.
We've got a jet party coming up.
Yes, we do. So keep your calendars open. I will let you guys know when, and we will. And I guess, like, I think you actually said it so well, is when we do our jet party, I'm telling you, we're going to do a jet party, is to find the top 3 or statement pieces that you spoke about. Like for me, I feel like when I go for the jet party, I'll most definitely look for a leather skirt. That's something I'll really look for. I already have like an ankle boot, which is good. And then maybe some
Corduroy. And
Corduroy.
don't. So for me, for instance, when I go shopping, I don't just, necessarily look in the ladies section. There's so much fun to have in the menswear section, or
That
I
is
would
so
sometimes,
true.
when I was younger, even shop 15 to 16, because if you are on a budget, then it is maybe, more price lower than the ladies wear section.
That is
So I know
true.
my friends and I would definitely shop there if you can fit into it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you around, Jet, and let's see what we can find for your wardrobe.
Perfect. It's a date. Thank you, everyone. You guys must
Thanks so
have a
much for
lovely evening.
joining,
You must
guys.
have a lovely evening. Thank you for your
Thank you.
time. Thank you for your
Thanks so,
intelligence, tips, and tricks and hacks. I'm eating it all up.
so much. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone for joining.
Pleasure. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.